All right, so I got a call for Snyder for no trailer lights on the Snyder trailer. So we're gonna check it out, see what's going on with it. Now this particular one here, it's not a Snyder truck. So if it turns out to be on his side, I am not authorized to fix it. It's his responsibility to get it fixed. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out. We're gonna test his light cord first and see if he's got power to it. Get my stuff here. Gloves. What are you doing?
From the TA?
No.
Whatever.
No. All right, do me a favor. Go ahead and turn all your lights on for me, please.
Yeah. I bought that electrical part because I thought it was the electrical part.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't
All right.
turn on.
Just turn
Also
on.
replace the trailer fuse.
All right, just turn all your lights and turn your hazards on. Hit your foot, just push on your foot brake for me. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, so you don't have no power for your marker or trailer.
So, yeah, the switch is on right now. So none of these lights are working.
Because of your truck.
My truck?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, look. All right, so here's your signal.
Okay.
Okay, ABS power. That should be marker or trailer tail. And then the opposite of the marker or trailer tail. So you have no power.
So trailer tail.
Trailer and marker tail. What year is your truck?
16.
A 16? Yeah, you got a fuse box underneath the hood?
Yeah.
All right, tell you one more to do, because I'm not authorized to work on your truck. But we're gonna it's only gonna take a few seconds. If it's not a fuse, then I gotta call Snyder and tell them it's on your side.
Right.
And then you'll have to get somebody to come out and fix your truck. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the hood. Let's see if you have a fuse box under there, and I'll make some quick checks.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you right, just it's just gonna take a few minutes to do it, because if it's just a fuse or anything, it's not gonna cost them any more for me just to check your truck out versus you gotta pay double for somebody to come out here. All right, man.
Thank you.
All right. But if it's anything more than that, I'm done. Okay. I gotta go get my old man glasses. All right, so it's on the trailer side, or excuse me, it's on the truck side. He's got power for everything except for his marker and tail. So we're just gonna make a quick check. And if it's anything more than that, like the last one, I don't know if that video will come up before this one, then he's gonna have to call somebody else out to do it. So we're gonna see if he's got this fuse box. The fuse box under the hood is the trailer power. So he said he replaced one fuse, but that could have been for ABS or something. Okay, cool.
So even if I replace the cable, it still wouldn't be.
I'm sorry?
So I bought a new cable and I tried it on.
Well, if the fuse is blown, it's blown.
Well, yeah, all right.
Yeah. You know, these aren't circuit breakers or anything. All right. And is this broke? Yep. Okay. Usually there's a screw in it.
Yeah, I opened it. I opened it earlier.
Okay. All right. So this fuse you replaced?
Yeah.
Probably,
that's F14.
F14?
Yes, sir.
That was for your trailer power.
Yeah.
and then your marker is going to be, oh yeah, okay, so that's trailer power, so that's different from trailer. So you got trailer tail, and where's trailer, and trailer marker, F9 and F13. Now, I'm really about to drop my damn glasses. You got fuses?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, if you don't, no big deal. I got a couple. I'm not going to charge out on them, okay?
Appreciate it.
I'm just trying to save you some time.
Yeah, definitely, I appreciate it.
You know, and I'll just let them know. All I'm going to do is let them know it was on the trailer side. What did I say it was again?
F9.
F9 for trailer marker, and then 13 for tail. All right. F9. There it is. I'm probably gonna have to pull that breaker. I don't think I'm gonna get one. Yeah, I gotta pull this breaker for a minute, bud. Man, that motherfucker's in there. There we go. That on top. And get this fuse out of here. All right, so here, it's blown. You got a 30 amp?
No, the one I had on F14
Okay.
was a 30.
All right, let me get mine. And then the other one, I said that was F9, right? See how my memory is? F13 is going to be a 20 amp. Do you have it?
I should have it.
That yellow one's usually 20.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just hold on that for right now. Okay. So F9. All right, F13 before I put that away. All right, so this can go back in. F13. Okay, someone's got a 15 amp still with 20 in there. It's best to have the right one in there. That one's blown. It's best to have, if the truck calls for a 20 should go in there.
Right.
Only time a 15 goes in there if you're in the, you know, in the pinch, use it temporary, but get the right fuse. All right. Okay. Cool. Now we're just gonna leave this stuff here for now, and we're gonna go back and see if we got power. You still got your lights on?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we're going to check, see if he's got power. Bam.
Nice.
And bam.
Wow.
You got your signals, that, ABS. Yep. ABS power ain't working all of a sudden now. I wonder why your ABS power is not working. Oh, that's right, key. Just turn the key on, you don't have to start it. I forgot. Sorry, dude. I'm a little tired tonight.
Hey, give me both.
All right. Okay, yeah, see, the pins are in good condition on the trailer.
That's what I thought. I was like, there's no way that these pins are fucking messed up.
No, they're not. Usually Snyder keeps their,
Yeah.
Usually Snyder keeps their, Snyder always has good equipment.
Yeah.
You might want to consider on maybe one day changing out your light cord.
Like, really?
I mean, how old is it?
I don't know. I've only had the truck for a few months. Since like March or so.
Uh-huh.
I changed these glads here, the top of the glad these here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I mean,
Well, I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, I have that.
All right, you see here? See how they're wallowing out now?
Right.
The plugs versus this one.
Right.
You see how how perfect and round they are, and they're
like sticking out on the ends.
right. Like you see how clean they are.
Yeah.
They're not. See how this one's wallowed out.
Oh,
The plastic's wallowed out. You can see the metal in there a little bit right there, right where that ring is.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's good to know.
I mean, I mean, look at the condition. Compare your plug.
You could tell.
Right. And let me see. Okay, so here's ground. You know, after a while, the outlets inside, they start wallowing out a little bit, so they'll get a little bit loose. But on these Freightliners, sometimes when you plug in the trailer,
Right.
It'll surge. Yeah, Freightliners Internationals do it, Volvos do it. It just throws a surge every now and then it'll blow your fuse. It has, especially with Volvos, because Volvos have automatic lights when you turn the ignition on.
Right.
They have the lights that come on automatically unless you turn it off. So what happens with that, when they plug in the stuff and they go turn their lights on, everything comes on. And then sometimes it throws a surge and blows a fuse. So it doesn't mean anything's wrong with it.
That's a good thing.
All right.
Well, guess I bought that cord for nothing.
Oh, you just buy that? You know it's the wrong one, right?
Oh.
I mean, I guess you don't care. In other words, you're buying the short one versus you got the long one.
Oh, well, yeah, I thought that was like this an emergency cable.
I got you. Okay. I mean, it would still work. You know what I mean? It'll stretch out a little bit, but you can't put it in the holder, and you know it would just.
No, yeah.
You just plug it in there and plug it in there, and that'd be it. You know, you couldn't put it up through there. But I mean, either way, that's up to you. You own the truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better off just switching the whole thing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they come like that already preset, don't they?
Yeah, you can buy this. Yeah, they're called 3-in-1. You know, look at your hose.
I heard the material's better too.
Well, I mean, I don't know about what. Well, what are you talking about? From the coil?
Yeah,
from the
wrapped up. And
oh, you mean the plastic? From,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why they're going a lot of rubber and stuff going to the coiled, the coil lines. Simplex tubing lines that you used to see, the red and coil blue ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after a while they petrify and they'll snap in half. So now they're going mainly to rubber hoses, but the problem is, especially when they come off factory, they're too long, and then when you have to make a sharp turn, this will catch on to something. See how this is hung down?
Yeah.
You have to make a little bit more of a 45 turn, and this comes around and comes down, can catch your fender.
That makes sense, because when I used to pull for the rail before I bought a truck,
Right.
The fucking cable will always get caught on the catwalk and rip it.
Well, everything should be floating. None of this should be touching. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should make this float. Like this is down pretty far, you know?
Right.
So if there's any kind of turn you make, it might catch on something, or it might come up here, catch on your catwalk or something.
Right.
So, yeah. But yeah, you can go, it probably in the long run would probably be cheaper if you just replace everything.
Right.
So buy a 3-in-1. Because this light cord alone is anywhere from the ABS light cord is anywhere from 150 to 180, depending on the length, because you have 12 and 15. Okay?
Well, that piece of crap cost me $120.
Right, yeah, see what I'm saying? It's because it's an ABS cord. It's not a regular light cord. They don't have regular light cords anymore because it's ABS, ABS trailers now. But to be honest, you're probably better off if you buy a 3-in-1. Is this your truck?
Yes, sir.
You own so you just getting into trucking?
Yeah, this is my first time like owning it. So
Right.
I've driven for about almost 5 years.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I just meant owning a truck.
Yeah.
You just got into it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would, if I was you, I don't know what your financial stuff is because you're just starting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But eventually just buy a 3-in-1. That was a good idea you throw.
That's good.
That way you don't have to unwrap it. You can throw this shit away, or you can keep it for emergencies, whatever.
No, that's not a bad idea.
But I mean, your light cord's seen better days. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know if this is original from the truck, but it wouldn't hurt to get new hoses either. Let's go in the back real fast. I just want to double check. All right, so it looks like he's got everything. I was like, man, it smells back here. I'm gonna be careful where I step. Man. Anyway, so he's got lights everywhere. Signal's working. Everything's working. All right, but everything's working. I see they're flashing back there, everything. You got markers, got your top lights. So, do I have anything on here? No. All right, so I'm gonna put my tools away. So like I said, if it's something like simple like this, I just let it, because I came across one already last week. It was the truck side, but this particular Freightliner didn't have a fuse box underneath. It changed in 2022, and it wasn't really anything for he didn't have bottom tails. So I just made a quick check. It wasn't a fuse issue. He had a dead circuit. So I told him he's best to take it to Freightliner dealer and let them, or the light modules. A lot of these new trucks run on light modules.
Yeah.
Even though they're still running circuits, they still running these light modules. So, you know, you ever have your marker lights go out, but everything else is on, and you okay, so if you do a power down, and then repower and they come back on, that means the light module's starting to fail.
Yeah,
because you got stuck.
Replace the I forget what it's called, the SDCD module.
DCM?
No, the electrical module that's like right next to that remote box. It was going crazy. This box right here.
Oh,
that thing would shut down the truck. Turn it on.
That one?
Yeah, that thing went on me.
So you replaced that to replace the whole box?
I had to replace the whole box. It was apparently it's a whole module with like 4 fuses in it.
Yeah, it's got like a few fuses. Yeah.
And the whole box itself, from the hardware on the inside, I guess there's one of these in there. On the actual,
breaker?
Yeah, on the actual breaker on that.
Oh, I'm sorry, the relay, yeah?
The relay, yes, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay.
It took shit on me pretty much.
Okay, you want these fuses? Okay. Go ahead, I'm listening.
And I also had to replace the computer, the one that's under in the glove compartment.
Oh, you mean the fuse box?
Yeah, the big boxes like this. Oh, no.
That has the fuses in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
water damage in it.
Okay.
And I had to seal it up.
So what, it shorted out? Short the hole?
It was all rotted out. It didn't want to turn on.
I got you. Let's put that in front.
I mean, other than that, the main reason I bought this truck is because of the engine, really.
So do you like the Cummins?
Well,
All right, so I'm sorry?
I wish I would have bought a Kenworth though. That's what I really wanted.
A camera?
A Kenworth.
Oh man, stay away from them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not good?
Ah, they're like Peterbilts and Kenworths to me like Cadillacs. They're expensive to fix and keep up.
Yeah.
Same thing with Volvos, man.
The Volvo, yeah, I know about the Volvo.
I mean,
my cousin has a Volvo. He fucking regrets it.
International's okay as long as it doesn't have the max force in it.
Yeah.
If it has the Cummins, fine. Anything else that International has, I wouldn't even recommend it. Freightliners, Detroits, and Cummins. The reason why I say this is because most things are compatible and can be fixed easier out on the road versus a Volvo motor, KW, or a Peterbilt. Peterbilt has PACCAR. We don't even carry we don't even carry PACCAR program. So anything that goes wrong engine-wise for PACCAR, we automatically just tell them you gotta take it to Peterbilt, right? Because we've been out there before, and it's never something simple. Same thing with KW. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes they have sometimes they'll have a Cummins in it,
yeah,
but
that's
still,
why I would want
right?
it.
But they're still a pain in the ass to work on.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So
that's good to know.
Volvo, if it has a Cummins, I guess it's okay. But over time, they're not like kind of an over-road kind of truck. They're good for a while, but the higher the miles, then sometimes they can start getting electrical problems or problems. If they have the Cummins, it's fine, but if they have the Volvo motor in it, I don't recommend it. Yeah, I mean, I can go out there most of the time. On the DD15s, if the tensioner fails, we carry the tensioners and the two belts. So because a lot of times, because the DD15s have double tensioner. They have an inner and an outer belt. And what happens is that inner tensioner starts to get weak, and then the inner belt starts walking into the other one and shreds it. So you have to replace, a lot of people just replace the belt and then they go down the road, and then like 30 miles down the road, it shreds up again. you have to replace the tensioner. It's just a little bit easier to work on.
To work on, yeah.
And like I said, most of the time, because most of the parts can be compatible, you know, they're not hard to find. You know, everything's right there. Boom.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I really like about the truck. I mean, it's just not bad on mileage. She has 500,000, but it still runs good.
right. All right, let me get my pad. I gotta get some info, and then you'll be good to go. I'll just advise Snyder that it was your side, and I just advised you what it was, and pointed out where the fuses were.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Because like I said, it's not going to cost them any more just for me to spend a few seconds to look at your truck.
Yeah.
Versus I tell you, hey, I can't work in your truck at all, even though it's a simple fuse, and then you got to call somebody here and pay like whatever, $150 service call and whatever they charge after hours. You don't know. You're gonna spend $300 or something with somebody to come out there, right? So I just figured,
Thank you so much.
a few seconds. To
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, man.
All right, so this one finally now was just a fuse issue. He just blew 2 of the fuses. He replaced the trailer power, which is different. Each circuit's ran separate. So you got trailer tail, trailer marker, left, right, and stop, and ABS power. And then you have your trailer power. So when he replaced the trailer power, that's not for the tail or marker. So we're gonna get our info, and then we're gonna be done here. And that's gonna be it. It doesn't hurt just to point out or let him open up the hood, do all that, and I'll just make my quick checks. So there's nothing wrong with doing that, especially if it helps him out a little bit. So let's see. 4L BA 31396. All right. Snyder trailers don't have hubometers, so I still gotta get the tag. So actually, you know what? I don't even have to call them back. That's right. If they want to know, they can call. I don't usually call them back because it's hard to get in touch with them. And I think it's after midnight, so I don't even think they're there anymore. So okay. So yeah, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm thinking I'm dealing with SOS or something. Okay. I just thought about it. I don't even have to call them anyway. I'm thinking I'm working on SOS or something. Yeah, I don't usually call Snyder back anyway. So if they call, they'll call back. But I think because they have that third party stuff, you know, after, you know, they go home or whatever, and then it's towing network or whatever. So I don't even have to call them or anything. So, okay, so that's what usually happens. So if you have no markers and no tails, check those fuses. If you want to write down F9, F13, do that and then keep some fuses on you, because it'll happen again. Might not happen for a while, might, you know, who knows, you know. But sometimes it throws a surge and then it'll blow a fuse. That's how it happens. And your signals, trailer ABS. What you replaced was the trailer power.
Trailer power. Okay.
Yes.
So if like it feels like connected to like a stinger cord or something like that.
What's that?
Like if that's what that F14 was.
Was for just trailer power itself.
Trailer power itself. Oh.
Yeah, which I'm not really sure what it operates on a trailer, because you have the fuse for the tail, the marker. Right. You have the fuse for left and right.
Right. So what else?
You even have a fuse for the ABS power back there. Excuse me. I don't think it would be just for a tag light, because I'm pretty sure the tail power would be hooked to the tag light. Right. So I'm not really sure what the trailer power part is, unless it's actually on your side of the truck. Now, if I plug that in, I know from experience, when I have replaced the ones and didn't look at the trailer power, they didn't light up. So that trailer power might be for your box on the back to supply power for the trailer. Oh. Not for the trailer itself. You know what I mean?
That makes more sense. Well, the fuse looked burnt too anyways by the time I replaced it on the one end. Because I guess it's how the fuse goes in. The one part was already, it looked burnt already. Right. So I figured, oh, all right, this might be it. So I switched in. I was like, no, it's not it. I'm like, oh, I don't know what the hell it is then.
But I just remember that I had one where when all these fuses were blown, and then when I plugged it in, it still wasn't working, and I checked the trailer power, and that was blown, and when I replaced that, everything came on. So I think that trailer power goes to the actual truck, right? Yeah, for the power box in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, through to where your outlet's at. So, okay. Oh, you got your.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's gonna do it for me. So you're good to go.
Do you guys have like a business card or something?
I'm out of cards.
Damn.
Sorry, dude.
I'm gonna remember. I have the number saved on my phone. I'll save it.
Nah, don't save that one. Was it 302?
It was like a 920 or something. No, might be.
No, 920 is Snyder's number.
Oh. Yeah, 302.
Okay, no, don't. No, if you want, you can take a picture of the door.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's the number you want to call, because I have phones at night when my boss is off. So I run night by myself, and then I answer the phone. So if you call that number directly, especially during the day, you won't be hearing. I won't be answering.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the 800 number, because he pounds them to me, and then I call him in the morning, and he takes them off and puts them back on him.
That's good to know. I'm trying to get like a number for everyone when I'm in each area, because you never know at this point.
Yeah. The only thing we don't usually really do, because it's time consuming, we'll do trailer inspections. Because I had a guy call me and ask me about, a DOT inspection on a box truck, but we don't really do too much, annual inspections on the Freightliners. Or I mean, not on the Freightliners, just on trucks. Yeah, because we do more road service than we do stuff at the shop. But the stuff we have at the shop, annual inspections, or from our other customers, like bogies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When somebody hits that yellow pole out there and bends the subframe, then it comes to us and we do that stuff. So, but anyway, yeah, I mean, that's fine if it, but if it's something mechanical, whatever, batteries or airbag or whatever. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Hey man, you have a good night. Did you lock your other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right, so this one was easy. Finally, it was just a simple, he blew both fuses. Sometimes it happens. It's just not the Freightliners. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just every now and then, like I said, it throws a surge, and it happens to the Volvos at Internationals. It'll blow a fuse. Sometimes it'll blow more than one fuse. So, but okay, so this is gonna do it for this one, and I'll see y'all in the next one.